Good morning, friends. Jason here from Canada Dream. Let's build some value. You have a client looking for a winter unit, something that they can go camp all year round in. This is the Forester 2651. This unit is built exclusively for Canada Dream. You won't find it on Forester's website. You won't find it in brochures. This is only built for us. This is the unit we keep in our rental department all year round to host international travelers to go hit our awesome hills. Let's talk about what makes it so winter capable. So first of all, the construction of a Forester is 6-sided aluminum cage with block foam insulation. So it's 2-inch wall, all polystyrene block foam insulation. Your rear wall is the same. Your front cap has block foam insulation, and your roof is a laminated fiberglass roof with block foam insulation. So what's important about this is higher R values and no voids in the insulation anywhere, no cold spots. What we do on top of that is we upgrade the furnace, the largest furnace that you can put in a Class C motorhome. This is a 35,000 BTU Forster furnace, which has ducting all throughout the coach, but also into the enclosed insulated underbelly, and then running a duct into the docking station as well, where you dump your tanks and where your water supply goes. So all of that is protected. Another stage that we do is add 12-volt heat pads to the tanks. Onto your gray and your black tank, your freshwater tank, we move indoors underneath the bed for further protection. And then finally, we add the heat pump into the air conditioning unit. It's a 15,000 BTU air conditioner. The heat pump generates about 10,000 BTUs of electric heat. This is important because when you're running a forced air furnace in the winter, with no vents open, no venting, it creates a lot of condensation from the propane. This electric heat is a dry heat. It helps to offset the amount of condensation created while you're running your furnace in your motorhome. So we have all that protected. What about when I'm driving? When you're driving a motorhome in the winter, your passenger and the driver have the benefit of the dash heat. And the people in the back tend to be very cold. You got your kids dressed in their snowsuits with their toques and mittens on. What we've done in the Forester, which is an extremely exclusive feature for the 2651, is we've added another duct that runs off of your dash sheet into that dinette seating area where your additional seat belts are, so everybody's warm while you're getting to your destination. When we're running a furnace and these heating sources in the winter, especially when we're dry camping, your furnace fan is one of your biggest draws off your battery bank. What we've done is we've engineered the front step well to be able to house 4 12-volt deep cycle batteries. We supply you guys 2 12-volt AGM cold weather batteries. You can upsell your client into 2 more, and you can get them into over 400 amp hours of battery storage underneath that front step well for the coach of the unit. And then we also supplement the charging system with 200 watts of monocrystalline solar power, but we also include a 30 amp charge controller, so you can upgrade your solar, add another 200 watt panel easily without having to change your wiring or your charge controller, so you can charge those batteries even more if you're into the dry camping. Another source of fuel that runs out when you're running your furnace a lot is your propane cylinder. Your average propane cylinder in a Class C motorhome is 40 pounds. We've upgraded our propane cylinder to 82 pounds. So you have double the propane, so you can run your furnace for twice as long. Okay. And then finally, what we've done is we've added a dual pane window, another feature very hard to find in a Class C motorhome. And then on top of that, upon your request, if your customer's a hardcore winter camper, we can supply an insulated window covering. So when you look inside your unit, you'll see Velcro around the window frames. We can provide a thick insulated window covering to further keep the heat in, the cold out. Also, your privacy curtain that runs across the front, which is always a very thin piece of material, we can provide you with an insulated, thick privacy curtain, okay? Finally, what we do is we also add 4-season tires. You'll see all of our 2651s come with the snowflake on the tire. So quick recap, we do dual pane windows. We do a 35,000 BTU furnace. We do 10,000 BTUs in the heat pump for 45,000 BTUs of total heating in that coach, ducted into the underbelly, ducted to the docking station so you can keep all that stuff from freezing up. 12 volt heat pads as well on your on your gray and your black with your fresh water tank indoors. We have insulated window coverings, dual pane windows, heat to the dinette. That's a big one. Nobody can shop you on that. Space for 4 12-volt batteries. Again, exclusive feature, 82-pound propane bottle. All of these features, guys, they can go down the street. They can shop everywhere all day long. They're not going to be able to find these features. So if you sell it right, you win the deal. Let's sell a bunch of 2651s. Thanks for watching.